We're in a tropical rainforest visiting with some very special guests.
Have we traveled halfway around the world? The location will surprise you.
Today on Vida.
Welcome to Vida, Your Life. I'm JR Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez. Today we're in a tropical rainforest located in the stunningly beautiful Tucson Botanical Gardens.
And we're at a very special exhibit here in the Cox Butterfly and Orchid Pavilion called Butterfly Magic. Here you can visit with these delicate beauties, including exotic species from Central and South America, Asia, Africa, and Indo-Australia.
This is the 18th season for this much-loved event and the reopening after an 18-month hiatus due to the virus. It's amazing to see these beautiful creatures in such an incredible setting.
Tucson has a lot to offer its visitors. In fact, you might want to check out the Sol of Tucson, Casino del Sol.
Nice.
I think what sets us apart from other properties is just the things that we have to offer as far as our amenities with our hotels. A lot of it's just going to make reference back to the interactions that they're having with our employees and just creating those friendships and the special times that they get to share with each other. Some of the amenities that we have here, aside from our slot machines and table games, obviously that's all casino stuff. We have the hotel that has a wonderful pool. We have the Estea that also has a pool available to patrons that come in. We have the bars available. We have the Ava Amphitheater, a wonderful place to come hang out and watch a live show and enjoy the fresh air. We feature about 1,400 slot machines and also up to about 30 tables. And the newest things that we have in our table games is our Baccarat. So we have live mini Baccarat, we have live roulette and live craps. We have Club Sol where people can sign up. They can get a brand new Club Sol card. So if they swipe their card, they can win up to $1,000 right now with our promotions going on.
Our customers know that we represent the absolute best automobile brands in the world. Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Acura, Honda, and Volkswagen. And on top of that, we carry over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced from under $5,000 to over $200,000. We work diligently to make sure our customers have absolutely best buying or servicing experience. When reaching us online at chapmantucson.com, our website is easy to navigate whether you're shopping for a vehicle or scheduling an appointment. When you visit us in person, our facilities are clean, comfortable, and state-of-the-art. Chapman Automotive is a family-owned local company, and being good corporate citizens is very important to us. We support some of the great local nonprofits in Tucson like the Habitat for Humanity, the Tucson Children's Clinic, Pima Community College, just to name a few. But what we are most proud of is the hundreds of hours that our staff members volunteer as a group to help these great organizations meet their goals. Now, the folks at Casino del Sol go above and beyond to create an excellent experience for their customers. They care deeply about the local community. These are traits that we treasure in a partner.
We've partnered with Chapman Automotive again for the second time. We love working with them. They're a great asset to our community and being a partner here at Casino del Sol. This year we're featuring our new promotion, Chapman Automotive Wild Wheels, where our guests can come in for a chance to win a 2021 Audi e-tron.
The setting here for Butterfly Magic is just fantastic. It really does transport you to a tropical rainforest.
And I'm sure the two winged visitors feel right at home. There's so much more to see and do here at the Tucson Botanical Gardens, so we'll be right back with more Vida right after this.
Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey, welcome back to Vida. Today we're hanging out at the Tucson Botanical Gardens.
Sprawling over 5.5 acres, there's actually 16 gardens here, all connected via pathways like this. And right now we're standing at the Barrio Garden.
And it is beautiful. This garden came to life with the help of Mexican-American gardeners and honors the distinctive gardens found in Tucson's Mexican-American neighborhoods. You can also visit the Japanese Zen garden. You can travel the world via Tucson Botanical Gardens.
A good education can actually help you travel the world. Now, college is expensive, and if you need help paying for this, you should actually watch this.
I should have watched this a long time ago.
It was important for me to get my FAFSA done because I am a first-generation college student. When I saw the price tags for college, I was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna pay for this. I was really afraid of it, honestly, but the FAFSA was pretty straightforward. I didn't let it intimidate me. I listened to my counselors and I got through it in maybe 30, 40 minutes, and it really has just opened the doors for a lot of different scholarships and opportunities for me. It's crazy to me that just 40 minutes of my life in completing that application completely changed it and set me on this path to success. I know that if I hadn't completed the FAFSA, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. So definitely take those 40 minutes out of your day and just go for it. Give it a shot. The worst that can happen is you don't qualify for it, but there are so many students and so much money that goes unaccounted for every year.
Paying for college is not very easy, and so I know that FAFSA is a great way to get some free money from the federal government, and so that they can support me as I go through my college journey, and so that I can be successful. And so I know that to be out of debt, I can use my FAFSA to help me pay for college.
So the FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid, and it's important for seniors to complete because it unlocks financial aid opportunities so that they can fund their post-secondary education. So whether that's going into a certificate program, a two-year degree, a university, it helps students and families understand what's available to them to help pay and fund for their education. So the Arizona FAFSA Coalition has created several resources available for students and families to complete the FAFSA. So we have a number of resources available where students can text in to Ask Benji to basically ask any questions that they have on the FAFSA application, and they'll get immediate response back. We also have the ASU FAFSA hotline available as well, where students can call in, speak to a representative, and get all of their questions regarding the FAFSA answered. Students can schedule a virtual appointment with a FAFSA expert to help them through the application. And then we also have a number of in-person FAFSA appointments that students can schedule throughout the state, so they can look and see on azfafsa.org all of those resources that I mentioned, and also their nearest in-person FAFSA resource center if they'd like to book something in person. So all of the FAFSA assistant services that we have available on azfafsa.org are completely free. So students and families can book any type of appointment with a FAFSA expert to help them with the application. Again, it's completely free. They don't have to pay for anything. It's available to all students and families statewide. So no matter if you're from one of the 15 counties, a certain small town, large town within Arizona, we're here to help you. All of our resources that we have are available in English and Spanish. Get your FAFSA done faster at azfafsa.org.
There's a lot to know about growing a garden or anything else you want to do in life, and a good education is an important first step.
When they leave high school, we recognize that a high school diploma is not enough. We need to give them more. We need to give them more tools, more resources, so that they're able to have a chance of getting those great jobs that they've been wanting for a long time. Hello, my name is Dr. Garcia Macklin, and I am the proud superintendent of Career Success. Our organization is comprised of 4 schools. We have a K-8 Sage Campus Elementary School that serves our K-8 neighborhood. And we also have 3 high schools. Robert L. Duffy High School is one of them. And their focus is live broadcasting, graphic design, live recording, film and recording arts. And we have a Tech Campus, Tech High School, that is really the focus there is cosmetology. And then of course we have our newest state-of-the-art building that we just purchased recently at STEM Academy, and we focus there on the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics program. We want to make it as flexible for them to obtain a high school diploma. But not only with that, but also prepare them. That's why we have all these focus areas, because we want to prepare them for the workforce. We want them to go out there ready to contribute to the larger society and get a job. One of the things that we like for our students to experience is not just, what are you going to do when you grow up? What are you going to do when you graduate high school? We want them to say, what am I not going to do? Because sometimes, you in your mind, you're thinking, well, I'm going to graduate high school and I'm going to go into this area. Well, when you get experience in high school, we want them to have that experience so that they make those decisions and make sure that they go right into the workforce. One of the things that we really value in our organization is the partnerships that we have with our community, so that they're able to go out there and at least, they have internships where kids are able to really apply, is this really what I want to do? Are these, and then in school, not only earning their high school diploma, but also learning these skills that are going to be, so they could be workforce ready. We believe any student that comes to career success ready and willing to work will be successful. Our job as the educator, our job as a mentor per se, is to ensure that we create a pathway that is attainable for our students. We want to give them hope that, hey, their high school diploma, even if they left school and they're 18 and 19 and they want to come back when they're 20, we take anybody at any place that they are up until the age of 22 and say, we're going to work with you. If we have to individualize it, if we have to customize it, we're here to do that. That is our main message, is that the flexibility has got to be there for all of our students. If you'd like more information, please go to our website that is displayed on the screen. You're more than welcome to walk into any of our schools. A front office person will be more than happy to help you and get you started.
Hey, don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to tell you about a very cool exhibit here at the Tucson Botanical Gardens that lets you see the invisible. Hey, do you like cooking and Selena Gomez? Did I mention Selena Gomez and cooking? Then you want to check out HBO's Selena and Chef. Join in on the fun as Selena Gomez stars in an unscripted cooking series filmed in her home. Each episode features Selena tackling a new cuisine and guest stars a different professional chef, where they cover tips and tricks on how to deal with disasters in the kitchen, all via video chat.
Hey, that sounds like a cool show. Disasters in the kitchen. I could use some help with that.
A lot of help.
A lot. Hey, welcome back to Vida. Today we're at the Tucson Botanical Gardens, and right now they have a cool experience called Seeing the Invisible.
Yes, it's an exhibit of its contemporary art where you can literally see nothing unless you've got one of these, a smartphone. Because it uses augmented reality. With a downloadable app, you'll be able to see works by more than a dozen international artists.
It's a lot of fun to go hunting through the garden and maybe introduce contemporary arts to your kids.
You can find out more information about this exhibit on the Tucson Botanical Gardens website. Hey, we're still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and the Chicano Federation of San Diego is helping families create some history of their own.
Chicano Federation is an advocacy and social services nonprofit. It started 52 years ago as an advocacy organization, and then over the years transitioned into a service organization as well. So we have a number of different programs, and they're really all geared towards serving our community, our low-income community, and empowering our community and moving them towards self-sufficiency. So we have affordable housing, we have early childhood education in a preschool in Barrio Logan, we have a childhood nutrition program, we have a number of different child care programs, including subsidized child care and a business development program where we help women from the community to start their own small business in child care. You know, there's been a lot of successes. I think one of the most recent is obviously our response to COVID-19 and to the pandemic. We were one of the only organizations that never worked remotely. In fact, during a time where a lot of people took a step back, Chicano Federation took a step forward.
People have seen that we really are here for the community. We really are trying to make a difference, and we're really trying to help those that have been most impacted. From doing the PPE drives, from doing the vaccine drives, we also are really the only organization that helped undocumented. We actually were out there also providing rent assistance for those individuals. Even utility bills, and there's just a slew of funds that we put out there for individuals that weren't able to go and get help from some of the more established programs that were put out there.
We're able to pivot very quickly, form new programs. We formed the San Diego Latino Health Coalition and brought together a number of different organizations, all towards that one goal of protecting our communities and ensuring that they had the resources that they needed to be safe and to continue to be safe. We want our families to never have to need our programs again. And so if we can move our families to being self-sufficient and empowering them to start their own businesses and building wealth within their communities, then that's our role.
Ayuda a toda la familia, ayuda a los niños más que todo, y pues yo siento de que acá en Chicano te ofrecen muchos beneficios.
I got behind on my rent due to COVID-19, and I got diagnosed with cancer, so obviously there were two type of situations where I got stuck on between, and thanks God I was be able to be helped by them.
We have done a lot to impact the community. We serve about 25,000 families each year, but we know that there's a lot more that we can be doing. So we have a lot of goals, and we look forward to serving San Diego for many years to come. And we really couldn't do the work that we do if it wasn't for all of our volunteers, our supporters, and everyone who works to make Chicano Federation's work a success.
Welcome back to Vida and our visit here at Tucson Botanical Gardens. We're actually taking a little break, relaxing, and enjoying a snack from Edna's, which is a restaurant here on the property. They serve breakfast and lunch.
Oh look, it's like a mini charcuterie board. I love it.
It's delicious.
So cute. And you know, a walk through the garden is a happy thing. It clears the mind, you breathe in the fresh air. I just love it here.
Getting close to nature is very healthy, and it's something we should all take the time to do.
And sometimes we need a little help to live that healthy life. And that's exactly where Chicanos por la Causa's Corazon comes in.
6 years in the street was really hard for me because I was living in the airport. You could just go there and sleep there and stuff like that. I was just living on the streets for that many years, and I just didn't know how to get the help. And one day I was like by the train station, and I saw somebody, and they were telling me, if you want to go to Chicanos por la Causa, and that's how they brought me here.
Here at Chicanos por la Causa Corazon, we are an inpatient facility. We were established in 1983, and we provide inpatient services for men who are adults who are struggling with addictions to any type of substance, including alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, meth, opiates, and fentanyl. We're here for everyone who is motivated to take a look at the things they need to change to improve their lives.
I used to be good. I was in a band geek. So I used to like playing all kinds of instruments, and I was a really good student. I started taking pills at that age, and that's what was in back then. And I just started meeting the wrong people.
I think everybody knows, and we don't have to really convince people to let them know that drugs are not a very healthy lifestyle, and that the consequences of the substance abuse are just tremendous. Not only physically, but socially. You lose the trust of your family, you lose your ability to establish goals, and you lose the ability to establish and follow your dreams. Jose came into Corazon a while back. From the moment he came in, he was very motivated to take a look at the things that he needed to change in order to improve his life.
I was in the program for like 90 days. You get a chance to do 30, 60, or 90. I just went all the way, and I didn't want to leave.
It was very inspiring and wonderful just to see him, how he would become real happy when he would cook a dish, dinner for the clients. And we have, 45, 50 clients in our facility, and how he would become really happy. His face would light up the moment that he would see people enjoying the food that he actually cooked and prepare for them.
They give you the resources to find a job. I went to find, and I found a job. And luckily for me, it's called Corazon too. So it's crazy because so now I find hearts everywhere. So that's my sign. So I've been working for that place for a while. It's been 3 years that I've been working at that place, and everything changed for me. And I really did appreciate all that, because if it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't been how I am right now.
CPOC is such a great organization for anyone in a time of need, and their resources are for everyone, not just the Hispanic community.
And we love them for that. Another great resource for parents to talk to their kids about drug abuse and vaping is the Maricopa County Attorney's Office.
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm the Community Affairs Coordinator with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. Some of the signs parents should be on the lookout for if they think their child is using pills is if they start to become very withdrawn. So if they have changes in their sleeping patterns, in their eating patterns, maybe changes in the way they dress, changes in their behavior. How are they doing in class? Has there been a drop in their grades or participation? All of those things will point to something being wrong, and that may be a sign that they need to intervene and really get to the bottom of what's going on. From the beginning, a parent should be talking to their kids about prescription drugs. They should be talking to them about drugs in general. And this is especially important with pills because pills can be accessible in anyone's home. And if parents haven't taken the proper precautions to put them in a safe place that's locked away, they could be accessible to a child that just doesn't know better. The best way to store your medicine in your home is to make sure that it's in a locked place, a place that isn't going to be accessible to your children and that you will be the only one that has access to. And that also relates to the child that these are serious things and that my parent is the only one that's allowed to handle them in my home, and same thing outside of the home.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Lewer and I'm the Communications Director for the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. Vaping is really a tough behavior to identify because it can be done in secret. If your child starts to have behavior changes, mood swings, loss of appetite, sleeping more, while we may think it's just nicotine that's in a vape, kids can become addicted to it. They may initially use it to fit in with a crowd, and then they realize that it's calming for them. But this is one of the most dangerous things that adolescents can do, is to begin an addiction to nicotine. And parents need to have those conversations with their kids about it. What we have now is young people using a substance that they should have never had access to in the first place. And e-cigarettes are just as dangerous as cigarettes. The chemicals that are in these devices are dangerous, and the way that the devices heat the chemical in order to create the vape is detrimental to your health. And it's important to understand that so you can talk to your child in an educated manner about how this could impact their body. And when you give them the information, they're going to be able to make a more informed decision, because to be honest with you, we're not with our kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so we have to provide them information and let them make good choices.
The Maricopa County Attorney's Office wants to make sure that communities know that we are also here as a resource, that they can reach out to us if they have questions about how they can help keep their families safe. We work and do online safety presentations for free, and those are available on our website.
Great information. Thank you to the Maricopa County Attorney's Office for helping us keep our kids safe.
And thank you to the Tucson Botanical Gardens for inviting us out to visit. And while you're here, make sure you stop by the gift shop. They have a lot of unique items, and the holidays are just around the corner.
Hey, so if you like orchids, butterflies, beautiful gardens, and augmented reality safaris, definitely make the trip out here to Tucson.
All right, I guess that does it. We'll see you on the next
Su Vida.